Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our signing ceremony. My name is Anja Brücker. I'm the company spokeswoman of Deutsche Bahn. This year, InnoTrans is taking place in challenging times. For the past 7 months, our Ukrainian colleagues have been working under extreme circumstances. They're fighting for their lives. They have lost stations, trains, and colleagues in the midst of this brutal war. In these pictures you see behind, over there, you see pictures by a German photographer. You see the head of the Ukrainian railway, our friend Olександр Камишин, with colleagues. For him, the day-to-day work has changed dramatically. Today we are here to sign a memorandum of understanding between Deutsche Bahn and Укрзалізниця, the Ukrainian railway. This is so much more than just signatures of 2 CEOs of 2 railway companies. This is a symbol of solidarity. But this solidarity goes far beyond, and that's why I'm very honored to welcome the Federal Minister for Digital and Transport, Mr. Volker Wissing, as the representative of the German government. And I'm also very happy to welcome the EU Commissioner for Transport, Adina Vălean. Also a very warm welcome to Mr. Andreas Matte, head of the Austrian Federal Railways and the current head of CER. And I'm not sure, Mr. Krzysztof Maminski is here, maybe later, the head of Polish State Railway and the UIC chairman. Deutsche Bahn has pledged long-term assistance and support US Railway. The Memorandum of Understanding we are signing today will deepen our partnership. And please welcome the CEO of Deutsche Bahn, Richard Lutz.
Thanks, Anja. Madam Commissioner, Minister, ladies and gentlemen, and dear Alexander. Frankly, I'm still under the impression of your yesterday's report you gave to the gathering of the European Community of Railways. There are no words that adequately describe what conditions and challenges you and your Ukrainian colleagues are currently facing back in the Ukraine. Day in and day out, you keep the country running, making sure that people can move, making sure that supply chains remain open, and by doing so, the Ukrainian railway people save lives, and at the same moment they risk their own ones. And you just referred in your opening speech in the ceremony on the colleagues who have lost their lives and who have been heavily injured. I have come to learn you as a modest, quiet, very much down-to-earth person. But it's really a matter very close to my heart to say that you and your Ukrainian colleagues deserve the utmost respect and recognition for what you are doing back in the Ukraine from all of us. Railway people are common and used to the idea of family, where you help and support without any precondition. And this holds true very much within our companies, but it holds true for the European community and family of railways as well. And that's pretty much what we have done from the very beginning, after the unjustified and unprovoked war on Ukraine put on by the aggressor, President Putin. And I'm glad and grateful to say that from the very beginning as well, we had all the help and support we needed from the European Commission, especially you, Commissioner Vălean, and the community of the European transport ministers on behalf of you, Minister Wissing. In July, we and some 30 European railway companies gathered in Vienna, and we declared the so-called Vienna Declaration by expressing our solidarity with the Ukrainian railways and once again committing that we will help with technical support, know-how transfer, and whatever we can to really help the Ukrainian people and help our colleagues from the Ukrainian railways. And today we are building on this foundation and taking concrete steps between Deutsche Bahn and Ukrainian railways by signing a memorandum of understanding that is based more or less on 3 pillars. Firstly, we will examine further options to help rebuild and modernize Ukrainian railway infrastructure. We are currently providing assistance in various forms. I will not deep dive into that, but we will intensify, especially in helping rebuilding and modernizing the railway infrastructure. And secondly, we will support Ukrainian railways in strengthening its ties to the European Union. The goal here is to bring Ukrainian infrastructure to internal processes and structures in line with EU standards and regulation. And together with other European railways, we want to work closely and call on the EU to ensure that we have sufficient funding for the rebuilt Ukraine lane that was outlined a couple of weeks ago by the European Commission. And last but not least, our MOU places special importance and focus on rail freight transport. We want to work together to strengthen the rail and grain bridge and foster strong freight corridors that will connect Ukraine more closely with the rest of Europe. Alexander, it is both an honor and a duty to partner with you on your pathway to a bright future and to the European family. And I'm very much looking forward to our continued collaboration, and I'm a strong believer that it will be beneficial for both sides, our companies, the people of the country, and the two countries itself. And rest assured, we as the entire European community will stand by your side. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Richard. And now may I have your attention for the head of the Ukrainian Railways, Mr. Olександр Камишин. The stage is yours.
Thank you. Even before the war, we got quite successful cooperation with Deutsche Bahn. I'm grateful for that. Since the war began, we got strong support from Europe, from Germany, and from Deutsche Bahn. Again, thanks for that. Frankly speaking, for me it's pretty hard to be here, where I don't hear red alarm. It's much more convenient for me to stay in deep east, under fire but close to my people. But I'm here to promote Ukraine. I'm here to promote Ukrainian railways. You will get plenty of opportunities while we'll join the European Union as the railways as the country. I'm sure that with signing this MOU, we will strengthen our cooperation and we'll move on and we'll keep running on schedule. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexander. We are deeply moved by your courage and the courage of the Ukrainian people. Now it's my honor to introduce Germany's Federal Minister for Digital and Transport, Mr. Volker Wissing.
So, first of all, thank you very much. I would like to thank Adina Valiant to be with us today. Thank you, dear Mr. Kamyshin, dear Mr. Lutz. I'm delighted to be present at the signing of the agreement of the cooperation between Deutsche Bahn and Ukrainian Railways today. We must keep this important connection alive, intensify it if where necessary, and expand it on the long term. For me, it is obvious that we will support Ukraine in every way we can. We have built a rail bridge to Ukraine, for instance, to transport humanitarian supplies directly to the war zone. We also very quickly made sure that refugees from Ukraine could travel to Germany from Poland. And we met together at the Ukrainian-Polish border to give support and to see what can be done precisely to give support to the people who are suffering so much. The German federal government will continue to support Ukraine and do everything we can to ensure that people who are suffering can receive help. We are strong as European Union and as transport ministers, we stand united. Civil cooperation projects like this, which are designed for the long term, are an essential element. They strengthen the country at this decisive stage of the war and beyond. It was profoundly moved by the incredible courage and perseverance with which Ukrainian railway personnel and their colleagues in Europe have brought countless people to safety and maintained the provision of supplies to the country. This is why it was so important to me to be here today and express my continued support. And thank you for all these cooperations, and we are with you, and we'll do whatever we can to stand by Ukraine. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wissing. The solidarity is stronger than ever before. The whole European Union is standing behind you, is supporting you, Alexander. And that's why it's a very strong symbol to have you here, Madam Commissioner Adina Valiant, the Commissioner for Transport from Brussels. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you first for the invitation to attend such an important moment for our cooperation with Ukraine. Russia's unprovoked and unjustified invasion of Ukraine brought darkness to Europe. But very occasionally there are little rays of light. Disagreement between Deutsche Bahn and Ukrainian Railways is one of such occasions. Their cooperation will support the EU-Ukraine solidarity lanes, our initiative adopted in May, which is designed to support the people of Ukraine as well as those around the world relying on Ukrainian exports. They provide alternative routes for export of Ukraine's agricultural produce. Since the launch of Solidarity Lanes in May, we have encouraged this kind of cooperation that we are seeing between Deutsche Bahn and Ukrainian Railways. For Deutsche Bahn, it takes to a new level the support for Ukraine that began with Help Ukraine tickets back in the spring. Thank you again for this, because this removed some of the stress from the flight to safety for hundreds of thousands of refugees who crossed to Germany or choose to remain here. Today, rail is key for our solidarity lanes, and they are a success. Since May, more than 12 million tons of agricultural products, grain, oilseeds, and related products have been exported via the solidarity lanes. In August alone, 2.6 million tons of agricultural goods were exported, and this is a significant increase compared to 1.3 million tons in April, before we launched our Solidarity Lanes Action Plan. But EU solidarity lanes goes beyond the grain. They are currently the only option for the export of such goods as iron ore or steel, and the only way for Ukraine to import the goods it needs, from fuel to humanitarian aid. The solidarity lanes, I can assure you, are here to stay. Once peace returns to Europe, they will continue to connect Ukraine to the EU, helping to integrate Ukraine's transport system to our single market. We have already updated the maps for our trans-European transport network, TEN-T, to make this intention clear. You are on the map. You are part of Europe. So thank you very much, Minister Wissing, Mr. Lutz. Thank you to our Ukrainian friends for all the efforts done to bring us closer together and stronger together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. Yeah, now may I ask the two CEOs, Richard Lutz and Alexander Kamyshin, to get your pens ready to sign the Memorandum of Understanding between Deutsche Bahn and Укрзалізниця.
Lutz? Lutz? Die Gläser vom Tisch. Ja, super, wunderbar, danke. Danke. Schau selber in die Kamera. Please can you look at the camera together?
A bit closer together, yeah?
Thank you.
Well done. Thank you.
Can you? Okay, und jetzt?
Now, may I offer you a photo opportunity? We would like to take the table away. I would like to ask all four of you, the CEOs in the
Can you
middle.
presentation the contract, please? Yeah, that's very nice. Okay. Okay. Please look here together. Ja, ich glaube, alles klar. Ja.
Ja, ich weiß. Trotzdem, alle die Kamera haben wir irgendwie. Die sind nicht der einzige.
хочемо євроінтегруватися, і для нас це дуже важливо.
So yeah,
Сьогоднішній меморандум з Deutsche
yeah.
Bahn – це крок на євроінтеграцію.
Waiting, yeah. You're joining, yeah.
Юлія Шилівна, я радниця голови правління Укрзалізниці з комунікацій. Зараз сьогодні Укрзалізниця приймає участь в щорічної виставці InnoTrans. Ми є офіційним гостем польської компанії ПКП на їх стенді. В рамках виставці ми вже підписали два критично важливих меморандуми з польською ПКП, польською компанією залізнодорожньою, та Deutsche Bahn щодо співпраці і подальшої європейської інтеграції. Як ви знаєте, Україна зараз крокує до Європейського Союзу, тому державні бізнеси, які, наприклад, є Укрзалізниця, вони, звичайно, шукають шляхів щодо фізичної інтеграції. Укрзалізниця має бути, може бути ключовим провідником до такого європейського єднання.